Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Interview with the Vampire. This is Season 2, Episode 6. And I don't know. I guess I don't know if what I've seen in the first season and a half is even true. The way Armand has been messing with people's minds. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of it, huh?
He's been messing with your mind. No, I'm just definitely ready, willing, and able to see what Armand is up to because he's up to something. Don't know what. He's up to something.
Look, since the minute Louis was like, oh, he's the love of my life, I was like, I'm calling BS on this guy. I knew right away something was up. My Oak tuition told me Armand is bad. I knew it. I'm not saying Lestat is, necessarily. But now we don't even know.
We don't know.
Maybe Lestat was just a nice guy. Everything was perfect. Straight up gentleman. And Armand's got Louis' memories all twisted to make him seem like the good guy. Who knows?
Hey, remember, love conquers all. Let's go!
All right,
here we go.
Slimy son of a that Armand is.
He could have been doing it.
Maybe he was doing it for Louis' own good.
Oh,
maybe
sure
Louis
he was
being destructive.
Yeah, that's about as toxic as it gets. I'm doing this for you.
I know it's
I'm trying to get rid of your
good for you.
I am trying to get rid of those thoughts of that toxic man that
Your
you
last
were with.
ex,
That
your
threw
ex
you
was
down
no
from
good.
900 stories.
Maybe he never even dropped him. Who knows what's true anymore?
Yeah.
Maybe he's with fake Rashid. What are they eating?
How did I get the tapes?
Sushi?
There was no postage on the package with the tapes.
Oh.
He dropped his food.
I wonder if that was supposed to happen.
Only the mailman can have the key that opens up all the mailboxes. So did you guys get to my mailman? I usually give him a little something for Christmas, but I mean, if he's in on it, then thinking, do I still have that obligation? Rashid?
He looked like he was about to laugh there.
Yeah, I look like he broke. You didn't even eat your
He didn't even eat the
thing.
lima bean
to
that
the
fell.
bathroom. I'm gonna make a run for it. Hello.
Look, costs politely.
They sent a chaperone. I'm sorry. Go away.
Rashid? He loves the hand soap they use here. I wouldn't worry too much about Rashid.
What do you think we should do with the wall?
Bookshelf.
Who funds you guys? Do you work with nation states?
Fold away
That's
bad.
why you called me here?
Ooh, called him here.
Can you protect me?
Oh, yeah.
From being killed? No, we're particularly poor at keeping our assets alive.
I want to get out alive. I want both.
You fear Armand.
You-
You should fear the other one.
What about a selection of Fred Steins, tastefully framed? Better not to have so tangible a reminder of Paris up on our walls.
An interview about Paris is a more tangible reminder of Paris than a few photographs.
They just can't just say what's on their mind.
What's the ask?
My superiors have a list, a few hundred questions they'd like you to weave into your interview.
Few hundred?
How's the soap, Agent Rashid?
We should be returning now.
Mr. Malloy would like to stay alive, Rashid.
Then perhaps he should have thrown the tapes away when he found them in his mailbox.
I can't believe this has been a work the whole time with
Yeah.
fake Rashid as an agent.
Yeah.
A flaccid full-length play based on nothing other than the superficial observations of the vampire Sam.
Strange. I remember you racing back from rehearsals to tell me how ambitious the conceit was.
Well, I was following your advice, wasn't I? I didn't want to bring the work's anxieties into our home.
Or you're recalling the events with bias because of the machinations surrounding it.
Ooh, we're getting some sparring here.
Let's stop there. Take the passage again, Santiago, and a foot forward downstage. It's quite lovely, Sam. Even more what you're doing with it, Santiago.
Thank you, Maître.
Indulging him.
Maître wishes to invite him to attend the premiere.
A lovely mission. The difficulty is communications with your esteemed patron occur only one way.
Asking them was the last time they were in communication.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke with him?
How to say, communications are irregular.
Has there been a lapse in communication?
There hasn't been a lapse in communication, has there?
This is wild.
I haven't been authorized to divulge.
Get on with it. The day, the hour, the minute you last spoke with Lestat de Lioncourt.
Telegraph.
Oh!
In retrospect, the buffoon was in the audience,
Made the world before he made light.
scribbling in the margins, oblivious to the conspiracy uniting around him.
Had no idea.
Precision of a clock in a room as vast as the universe.
Oh, he's so good. Bravo! Bravo!
Really?
Yes,
You were an ancient vampire. You could read any mind you want.
I was in love.
You buy that?
I buy that he'd been in power a long time.
He is salty.
It was love.
He is super salty. Okay.
He was loving in those days, sure.
Did you and Mr. Malloy talk to anyone during dinner?
Oh!
Just the chef when ordering, sir.
Were you with Mr. Malloy the entire dinner?
He used the restroom for approximately 5 minutes.
Why do you ask? Love.
Oh.
These two are not getting along.
Diaries are friends of last resort. I have found one not made of paper and glue. These vampires. That's her last entry, unless you're sitting on more of those ripped out pages.
Oh, that's her last one.
Unless you're sitting on something behind your encrypted laptop.
Madeline, Claudia's immortal beloved, not yet immortal.
Note to self, everything related to Claudia from this point forward is without written corroboration.
Just our memories of her.
However porous they come.
Oh!
A little more vermouth next time, Rashid?
I can make another.
No, it's good. It's just his were better.
This scene is outstanding. Oh my gosh.
Oh, just Malloy.
It's just the dynamic between those three. I don't think fake Rashid's getting out of this episode.
Well, that's what's great. Fake Rashid, and he was right all along. That's a fake Rashid.
No, they're gonna do it again.
Yep.
Allez-y, faites vos dessins très ingénieux.
Arrête sur les lambins. On arrête de revenir, d'accord, hein?
Whoa!
Claudia gonna save the day?
En là, la pute. Madeleine est pas bien, on a l'attaqué, t'as vu?
This guy's not going to do anything.
No, I think Claudia's gonna save the day.
One would
here.
hope so.
Ouais, crie tout si tu veux, hein? Les
Oh
voisins
boy.
s'en fichent.
Oh, I heard screaming from others. Oh, this is gonna be satisfying. Once these dudes get taken
On va
out.
voir si tu l'as donné à l'arme au hein.
Oh!
Yep.
That'll do it.
the neck.
If the door has enough velocity.
It had enough velocity, that's for sure.
Somebody's having dinner.
Oh,
scissors!
shit!
I thought
Yeah,
somebody
you
was
thought
eating.
someone was having some late night snacks.
Oh, would that scissors hold somebody to a wall like that, though?
Yeah,
With enough force,
you
just
find
like the door.
You find a stud.
Oh, he is pale.
Yeah, I am.
You gonna run?
Don't think it would do much good.
Don't run, because a lot of noise just happened. Middle of Paris. I gotta clean up. I can do it fast. I can do it right. But if I don't clean up, you could be in some trouble.
Oh,
Okay, so
boy.
stop feeding and clean up.
Well, she needs to get to full strength, so she can move fast.
Go real quick.
That's good.
0 is my level of sympathy for any of those people.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I'm gonna clean up, and then we can talk. Vampire. Where's the light switch?
We don't want to be advertising.
Si tu veux, you seen Armand? In his office.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Is this the painting he was just talking about possibly putting up?
Yeah, maybe.
Take off your clothes.
He's got time.
Can only fly at night, though.
Sam's new
Clothes
pages.
off, face down in the coffin. Can read them to me while I you.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Happened here.
Well, Armand isn't saying no.
Well, that got
What a
aggressive
twist
in
in
a
the
hurry.
relationship.
They're all listening like fucking.
Yeah, and watching.
Oh, a couple of them, man.
Oh, she's letting her read it.
How to win friends.
Influence people.
What's blood taste like? Warm, thick. It's not the answers to life's mystery. It's food. I need it.
And me?
If you're nervous
Right
about
now?
seeing it, you can drink it out of a foam cup.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I watch it slide along your veins.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Making the offer.
She's funny, she's blunt, and it's a long story, but I killed in front of her.
Of course you did.
And she sat in the corner and watched while I bundled up bodies. Didn't cry, didn't get flustered. And since then, we've been talking.
Is it romantic?
No.
Not yet.
Oh.
Not
Not
yet.
Hey!
You were Lestat's, now you're Armand's.
Or Armand is mine?
Or that.
I've been a third all my life. Not saying that to fight, just saying that it's true. I feel like I get to pick one thing for myself. And it's her. A weird white lady I met by happenstance.
Oh, shucks. Oh.
See how Louis takes that.
Okay, this can either be good or bad.
I never made one before. I'm not sure if I do.
No, not you.
You think you're happy with me now? Can you imagine me without the burden of her?
I'm only saying this to get him to do it.
I ask for this respectfully.
Respect comes without a shield. You're a manipulator, Claudia de Lioncourt.
No.
A
Sometimes,
little bit of a power struggle going on here.
sometimes parents
Close your
have to
minds.
say no.
Both of you. I'll know it if you haven't.
Can I ask you some questions?
Tu aimerais être l'une des nôtres?
Non, je vais être avec elle. Mais toi, tu peux aller te faire foutre.
Oh, okay.
Tu seras un monstre.
Si tu fais de moi un monstre, tu feras que me transformer en ce que je suis déjà.
Well, there's that. Does he smoke too, Claudia?
I mean, does it even impact them at all?
I don't know.
Without the burden of me.
I said it to get him through the door.
Say, told you guys.
Well, that was figured.
Did you mean it?
Does it matter? I got the result.
Getting results. Louis Deluc.
Louis Deluc.
Is that what you found when you went looking for yourself? Shortcut to the end of things?
That's your nerves talking now.
Et quand les derniers vestiges de ton époque auront disparu, les voitures, les coiffures, les croyances, comment continueras-tu?
There's been a war.
Claudia, he thinks there's something left of my era.
He's gonna say yes.
You're stronger. I can feel it. Harder too. But you gotta give up something to get something.
He's gonna say yes.
Would you give up, Lou?
Comment vas-tu survivre à l'éternité?
You don't have to. You just walk out into the sun and...
On the top of the building.
Parfois, je le voyais dans leurs yeux, quand ils étaient sur le point d'abandonner. Et moi, j'ai survécu. Moi, j'ai suivi mes instincts. J'ai trouvé l'amour dont j'avais besoin, même quand c'était un amour dangereux. And I have again.
Oh, that's a way to get to him. Through the heart.
Et que feras-tu dans quelques décennies quand elle se jettera dans le feu?
Oh!
Parce qu'elle le fera.
Peut-être qu'elle le fera pas. T'en sais rien. Peut-être que je suis ce dont elle a besoin pour survivre.
He said no.
I said I would not do it.
Oh!
Oh.
I had reasoning.
What was it?
Look over there. There's...
He had never made one.
It's like they're in counseling.
I have never made a vampire.
You are a 500-year-old vampire. You led the Parisian coven for 2 centuries.
And he hadn't told me.
I did once. He didn't hear it.
He didn't.
It's counseling.
I went in there open-minded.
Walked into Madeline's
outrageous
with your mind made up.
Louis' opinion.
Claudia's opinion.
Fuck these vampires.
That's how you got to know.
Never went to school long enough as a mortal.
You do not know your vampire nature. When our maker Guido gets here, he'll tell you the same.
What if Guido never shows?
Santiago, where's your back to the audience?
Yeah, you never have your back to the audience.
It doesn't work, turn around.
But if we stage it in the round?
And where shall we put the audience? Behind projection screen?
Ooh, what's up your ass tonight? Is your companion stuck up there chewing on your inhibitions like a hamster?
Projections are our aesthetic. A play is a map for production.
No, a play is the script. And there are no mentions in this script of projections.
Oh, somebody's getting too big for their britches.
We perform plays. And plays require events, Sam. And there are no events in your shitty little play. And Quang and I are bloody dangling up here.
That can be remedied.
We do horror shows so we can eat people. You're fangless.
I love your words, Sam. Apologies.
Well played, matron.
Doesn't work for me, brother.
In the round, humans on stage.
Ignore him. He'll be back.
The plotting and...
Why are we still talking about this?
I'm not satisfied with your answer.
Those we make ourselves will always despise us for it.
Celeste and Estelle, they're inseparable. Murdem, Basili, Planche. That's a tight bag.
And he made you and Claudia.
Yeah, and where's he?
Yeah.
He almost burned him.
When?
Tonight,
It's forbidden. Claudia does not want his blood.
she doesn't have an alternative.
The woman could turn into one of those drooling revenants you saw back in...
Oh, well, hey, we forgot about those.
Yeah, that's the way to get him to be quiet.
Shut up. Come here, you.
Yeah.
I'm the one calling the shots.
You shouldn't tell me in my mind. I cannot keep it closed anymore.
I want you to come.
Why?
Because it could be beautiful. We can bring one in a good way.
Oh, but what if it doesn't
What
work?
if it doesn't work out like we saw earlier this season?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Make sure we're not bothered.
Man, seeing this dynamic between those two is so weird compared to how it is in the present.
Well, the present right now, they're not exactly happy with each other.
It's not real good in the present.
Sitting on the couches opposite. That was a great
like-
shot, whoever did that.
J'arrive pas à croire que mon dernier verre de vin soit un chardonnay.
Oh.
This feels right for my life. Gonna go crazy if we don't stop.
Yeah, me too.
Ellen, if you get scared, you just look at that light. Listen to my voice.
I don't think it's going to work.
I think they're going to have to...
Oh, is he getting nervous now?
Yeah, this is...
Or do you think he's going to drain her?
I don't think it's going to work.
She watched the lamp while I fed on her.
Yes. That's good. That's right. I'm turning cold now. That's good too.
And Claudia guided her softly down the path.
Oh, it just seems like it's going too good right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if the... Oh, you know what? I'm going to shut up. Uh-oh. What's she doing?
Can Claudia not control herself?
Oh, no.
Maybe Claudia... Oh, no. She's second-guessing it, doesn't want her to...
Oh, that's going to be the end of her.
Claudia couldn't control herself.
Claudia drank with reverence. I drank with obligation. And I knew then, with all certainty, she would be a better companion to Claudia than I ever had. I tore my wrist and fed her the gift.
Okay, so they did, but... was it too late?
Oh, that's him.
Did it not work?
I told him to get out of town.
You'll find your way back to each other.
You broke with the coven?
They gave me a choice.
Oh, now?
I chose.
That's what you said to me, right?
You know it is.
That's my memory of it.
Whoa.
This is too important a moment in our story for these games.
Oh, is there a game being played?
You've remembered what you did to yourself in San Francisco, and you're angry that I erased it.
Well, now that everything's out on the board.
Well, now it's...
I am.
You've no right to be. You asked me to do it.
Oh, shit.
Pages I tore out of Claudia's diaries, we did most of those together.
Not all of
And the ones I did on my own were to protect me from you, Mr. Malloy. Why did I owe you my one act of cowardice? The series of abhorrent consequences that followed.
He just didn't want his story told.
I spent the rest of my life trying to make up for it. I'll never make up for it. But he forgave me for it.
So
I didn't forgive you.
You want an apology? I'm sorry. He thought it was the right thing to do, too.
You were going to drain me, pal.
Belated apology number 2.
Belated apology number 2. Is Armand working him again?
I asked you
Oh, maybe not.
to erase it.
Oh boy.
Yes.
We're gonna get into this.
After you came out of a shower in our home in Sausalito. 3 days after we abandoned him. Continuing on the record, Mr. Malloy, I was a coward.
We've been burying our meals outside St. Denis. Flowers starting to pop up out the ground.
Okay.
Lavender.
Saint Denis?
Yep.
Sweet iris.
Saint Denis?
Saint Denis.
What?
I saw a dead girl in your mind while you were dying.
Oui, Aimée, my sister.
She the replacement?
Oh.
I saw the same thing that night. We already had it out.
Aimée, we used to call her the family idiot.
Oh.
She would eat pine cones. And I didn't tell her about Aimée because I didn't want her thinking she was, what was your word?
The replacement.
What?
To thank you for falling right back into Daddy Lou's shoes.
Daddy Lou.
Are you thinking of coming back to Paris?
Trash piles and men who smell like he's not mess. No.
Oh.
Wanda, this one.
Mm-hmm.
She the straight line to the next X on the map?
This is the ex Louis.
Oh, there we go.
That's a good line.
Okay, well, to finding the X.
Interesting. Some people look at Paris like, oh, it's this, and that's her
Yeah, it's
idea.
her idea.
Oh yeah, she
How do
had
you like my coffin?
quite a
Quite a memory
I
there.
wake up at night and the fans aren't trading insults. Estelle isn't smearing makeup all over herself or humming off key.
Singing okay.
Louis looking at her like that for.
I cannot read your mind.
I made you. That's just the way it is.
Yes, but I feel you, Louis.
I feel you too, Madeline.
I told Claudia I can feel your love. And we should see him once more.
I'm glad we did this.
What did she tell
I
you
can
about
feel you too.
Lestat?
Through him.
This is going
Yes, he
far
loves
too
you.
well.
Okay.
Yes, we love it.
He gets enough affection. I don't need his head getting too big to get out the door.
Taking a stretch. Order me another. Love.
There he goes. Mm-hmm. There he goes. Will he get through the door with that big head?
Why don't you want him to know how much you love him?
That's a little personal.
Oh, what's going on through Armand's head?
Oh, shit.
Is that Santiago?
Of course
Who do
it
you-
is.
Everything stopped.
What sort of deal did he make? He gave up Claudia.
Yep, Claudia and Madeline. He gave them both up.
They gave him a choice.
Oh, holy cow.
He chose.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, awful and awfulesses, and all those who flourish
Crimes of a
outside the divide,
vampire.
welcome.
Only one
For
performance.
150 years, we here at the Théâtre des Vampires have shown
Oh,
you...
no, 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 no.
This is it. This is happening.
But today, we're shunting human affairs aside. So if you want to kill your lover or fuck your mother, it'll have to wait. Because today, we're turning our lurid spotlight on ourselves.
Oh my God, they're
I
gonna.
stand before you in broad daylight at this first ever matinee at the Théâtre des Vampires.
They're going to burn him right in front of the audience.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then that's how the theater burns. Oh, Louis got the shit beat out of him.
This iniquitous trio standing.
Wait, what?
10 minutes to your entrance, Monsieur Dianca.
He saves Louis. Holy shit.
Saves
Thank
Louis.
you.
Of course
And
he
he's
lets
gonna burn
Claudia
everything
go.
else.
10 minutes the premeditated murders of the vampiress Antoinette Brown and the vampire Lestat.
Look who's back.
Oh, no. You're not watching the preview at all.
Do not want any spoilers.
Whoa,
on
nice
this one.
shooting, Tex.
Oh my gosh, what an episode, guys. There was this, every time we come back and do this show, the dialogue, the way it's delivered, the performances between the actors and the twists and turns that we're having, the back and forth. I mean, just the way their moods are different towards each other when they're back in Paris and then when they're in Dubai, and how different it is. And we saw such a different side out of Louis in Paris. Like he was taking charge of Armand, and we didn't really see that at first. Louis and Claudia, they were kind of hiding from Armand. They didn't want their secret getting out. Little did they know it. He knew pretty much instantly everything that happened. So it was such kind of a shocking dynamic for me to see that kind of turned on its head a little bit in this episode. But then when we come back to the present, and if Armand is indeed telling the truth that Louis asked him to erase his memories of all those things that happened, I mean, that's just a whole nother wild twist in this whole story that's just been going back and forth. And I can't believe it took the turn that it did, that Santiago came looking for him, because I was like, what is he doing? Why? Because I thought maybe Armand was stopping something from happening, because obviously he essentially paused everything in the bar, the cafe, restaurant, whatever that was. And Santiago showing up, and I'm like, okay, what deal did he make? And at first I thought, like you, Oak, I thought he just gave up Claudia and Madeline there, and then that was going to be it. And and then I thought maybe something else would happen in the next episode, whatever. But I had no idea that he made the deal to give up all three of them. And now Lestat's back in the picture, hanging down at the mirror, assuming, I think Santiago and company, like, it's so funny because everybody is plotting against one another and nobody has their true intentions out of what they mean to do. Everything is a lie. Nobody is honest with each other. I mean, there's so much deception going on. So I assume Santiago thinks Lestat's going to take care of our trio. And I don't think that's going to happen at all. I think, you could make the jump because we've seen that the theater does get burned. So I'm thinking Lestat, Armand, Louis obviously get out and they burn everybody else. Claudia and Madeline, up to this point, haven't been in the picture. So we assume that they either get taken out in the fire or they escape and they're just someplace else at the time. I don't know, but everybody's lying to each other and there's so much deception. I just love it. I love how the lines are being delivered. I mean, our actors on here are just absolutely crushing this. I've said it before. I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm transported into Paris. I feel like I'm in Dubai with the way they're delivering everything and the stories that are getting weaved. And oh, by the way, fake Rashid is actually an agent working for our whoever is kind of the head of all the nations, hunting down the vampires, presumably. So this episode was
Telemasca.
Yeah, the Telemasca. So this is just wild. This whole episode. I know we've had some episodes. I think we might have even been the last episode we said was one of our favorites. But the thing that what we're building to is going to be so epic here for the finale, and this one absolutely delivered so many twists. I mean, we didn't. I wasn't sure if that was actually going to be Claudia making the save and Madeline. It could have been Armand or Louis or somebody else, but no, it indeed was Claudia. She revealed everything to Madeline. They thought they were going to presumably live happily ever after, and that foreshadowing that Armand had to Madeline about, well, what are you going to do in a couple of decades when she throws herself into a fire, because she's going to. Presumably Armand thinking that he knows that this is only like a temporary fix for Claudia, because he knows that you never turn a vampire as young, or you never make a vampire as young as they did, because it's whether it's too unstable or the idea of
tried 3 times.
Yeah, the idea of always being a child, like it messes with them and it makes them want to opt out. The way we saw the vampires that didn't go so well early in the season, as Armand again referenced to Louis. What if they turn into that? And well, Louis had an answer for that. It just, come here, you give me a kiss, make you shut up. But
that was
you know,
it.
This episode was just so amazing with, you know, the twists and the turns, and there's so much foreshadowing going on, but yet we're already in, you know, we're in Dubai, we're in the future essentially. So this has just been wild. Again, just bravo. Thank you all so much for recommending this. What an episode.
Look, we all enjoyed the movie, you know, when we watch this, but I love the way they're doing this, getting more intrusive, obviously, because you are going to have more episodes, so it's more to tell of the novel. And I think this is, from what I've saw in some of your comments, this is a lot more truer to the novel. So, like, because in the movie, we only had just one. We only had Louis telling it. Well, now we have Armand, and we get to explore that whole dynamic.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because after watching this, I can't even fathom how they thought they could tell this story in a 2-hour movie.
That's the thing, is everyone tried to do that.
Yeah.
Like, well, because the rule of thumb was what, always like 30 minutes for every like 100 pages or something
whatever,
like that.
yeah.
Supposedly that's the rule of thumb. Can't remember what the exact one is. So that's where like Jurassic Park, well, it's totally different. Lost World, totally different.
Yeah.
Even Jaws was a little bit totally different than what they presented on screen.
There's more to wait a minute, there was a Jaws book?
Yeah, it was a novel first.
Yeah, originally, yeah.
Learn something new every day.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Anyways, so with this show, it's allowing, you know, to explore more, give more to the characters like it probably did in the novel, but just now having this Armand situation with it, and this whole coven and the acting troupe, I thought is brilliant, and the way that they're able to, you know, how they got their victims, and so to speak, and now they're going to use it to take care of some unwanted vampires. Now, you know what happens in the movie, obviously, with someone. If you know, you know.
I don't remember.
Don't want to do any spoilers because whatever.
My brain has been so warped by the show. I can't remember what happened.
So now,
in the movie,
now it's going to be a little bit the same result. We're going to get the same result, but totally different. And I'm here for it. Absolutely looking. Well, no, I don't want to say looking forward to it, but I'm excited to see their interpretation of it, of how they go about doing it. But if you put the pieces together, it was a few episodes ago, how'd this fire come about? What happened to this fire? And I love how they plant that seed.
I kept waiting for it.
But then they're like, well, we got to go back a little bit. We have to go back a little bit, tell a little bit more of the story. And just the fact that, you know, Claudia, again, is willing to show what she can do in front of any normal folk to just see how they react. And Madeline, she's having so much fun with her. She's really connecting with her. So when she did nothing, when they show, and I love that they showed how when Louis was, you know, biting down on her and getting all of her memories, seeing the trials and tribulations she went through her entire life. So like, I can see why she wouldn't mind this vampire, because then she would have the strength and the courage to fight back, but also take care of those assholes. Because obviously we saw 3 assholes break after she threw the iron at them. They came charging into her store. We saw the guy across the street, didn't even do anything, didn't even bat an eye. Because he's also for him, it's like, it's 3 of them. I should stay out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, and a very complicated time in history as well.
And that's exactly it as well. So her showing her to Madeline, it probably gave Madeline, you know, hope that there could be something better for her. And, you know, maybe if there wasn't, as long as I sit here and ask questions, I figure it out for myself, then we go from there, whether I want to take the bite and become a vampire, or what's the alternative? We can't have you just running around knowing that there's vampires. Yeah. I mean, we see in the modern day, there's a few people that know. There's a lawyer. There's a whole telemasca that knows about all these vampires. So yeah, this was amazing, and the big reveal that obviously Rashid was Agent Rashid, and so I made a joke. I don't know if it was on there, but Daniel was right and called him the fake Rashid because he was the fake Rashid. So. This is getting really good. The next episode, the big reveal, though, to me, too, at the end, is seeing Lestat basically saying, "I'm ready for my close-up," like getting
Yeah, 10
getting
minutes.
ready for him to come on stage. And what is gonna happen? Because does he still have the love for Louis?
Oh, I think that goes without saying. That's probably what was driving.
So I
him.
think so, but then does he have any sort of love or feelings towards Claudia? Because that's going to be huge. So another really good episode.
Only 2 episodes to go as well.
This was emotionally exhausting. It really was. I mean, they gave us I would, I got to say this episode, I think this tops last one.
Yeah.
I mean, you learn, right out the rip, okay, fake Rashid is an agent, okay? And we also learn, okay, Daniel's in some, danger here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one thing we hadn't really considered. You just think, okay, Louis wants to tell this story. And, of course, after last episode, and you saw in the intro today, it's like, well, how much of the story is even true? We're almost 2 seasons in, or part 2 parts in. And what recollections are true, right? I mean, even the last episode, they gave us, Louis' recollection in San Francisco of Lestat was, he didn't speak very highly of him. And then, of course, moving forward with the modern day story, I mean, he just thought the world of Lestat, of course, before, until he didn't, I guess, So you're wondering what's even true, that whole dynamic in there. And then going back, Claudia's story about how she finally finds somebody to be her companion. And, I feel, God, I really feel bad for her character. Was it Madeline?
Madeline, yeah.
Madeline's character. She spends years, and again, Mason Quinn's right. This was a very complicated time in history. If you're not familiar with the history of World War II, that was a very real thing. It's depicted in, I shouldn't say it's depicted. It's a true thing that happened. We've seen it depicted, or I've seen it depicted in other period pieces talking about World War II, how when the German soldiers, when they were advancing west, some of them had relations with, women in different countries, and the ones, the French women who had, done whatever with the German soldiers were pretty much made into outcasts after.
Pretty
and
much
there's
what you saw.
There's other scenes and historical documents of, yes, they would gather them, they shaved their head, there was a shaming. It was a bad time. Again, very complicated time in history. So, she went through all that, and I think she thought turning into a vampire was going to be her peace. And, they seemed happy. They seemed like they had things figured out. And she said, you know what, let's see Louis one more time. And that right back into a very, very bad situation. So part of me feels, part of me feels bad for Madeline, for what happens there. And, can we go back to the cast for a second? I've shouted them out. Ben Daniels.
Santiago.
The guy who plays Santiago, don't get me wrong. I love Sam Reed. He's got a swagger about him that I don't know that we've seen in anything else. Right. But part of it's the character he was given to act too. Yeah. So I'm certainly not saying that there's not other actors that are at Sam Reed's level, but Sam Reed, just took this character and has brought so much life and so much flair to it. But I'm telling you, I've never seen Ben Daniels in anything before. I was not even aware of him before this. And he look in his picture on IMDb, he looks like a totally different person. Mm-hmm. But his performance of Santiago is, absolutely magnificent. Okay, so he is in some big ones.
Yeah, those stage performances he was giving, I was just totally sucked in.
God, he's just crushing it. His delivery
and
is
he's saying it's garbage.
It's
garbage, and he just throws it.
He's going through it. He was in Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Maybe
he was okay. So he was in 2 episodes of Rings of Power. So he's been he's been in a handful of different things, but Simpsons, Rogue One, Star Wars, Hollow Crown. So he's been in a handful of different things, House of Cards. But in any regard, his performances was incredible. But, you know, for me, the big thing with this particular episode is the back and forth we're now getting between Louis and Armand. And I don't know what's real anymore.
Yep, same.
I mean, because, you know, Armand tells him, you asked me to erase it. And right away, Louis is like, oh, I did. Because he's like, and Daniel calls bullshit on it right away. Yeah. Bullshit. And it's almost like, you know, we talk so much about Lestat in the toxic relationship, like outwardly toxic with Louis, right? Mm-hmm. And now you have Armand, and it's like you asked me to do it. Oh, I did. And Louis is just like,
and Armand's being very sympathetic about it. Seems like he's being truthful.
But Louis it's almost like somebody who's like abusive to somebody, and then that person, like, you make them feel like they were guilty and like, but I was doing this for you. Like, okay. Yeah, you know, this was for my own good. I did ask you. And I don't know. Like, I feel like Armand, like, he's, you know, because you see him and he presents himself as so much different than Lestat, right? He's so loving and he's so soft and he's so gentle and kind and understanding.
Except
and
then Claudia.
And then that you feel like this is all just so manipulative and conniving. And it's like, well, who would you rather have? Would you rather have Lestat, who's just outwardly like, okay, this maybe isn't healthy relationship behavior, or somebody like Armand, who lies and deceives and twists and turns and makes you question your own memories and your own thing. I mean, like, that's classic gaslighting, you know, making somebody feel like they're the crazy person for having the feelings that they have. And the way that they've written this, like, it just sucks you in so much. And I don't know I don't know what to think about Armand anymore. And now, of course, they tell you at the end, Armand, I don't know how Louis is still here. Maybe Armand saves him and erased his memory. Maybe Lestat saves him. And I don't know how Louis is still with Armand. You know, part of me thinks, you know what, I was thinking right at the end, I'm like, okay, well, what if Armand only wants to save Louis? But he pleaded that, and they said, no, you get to live in all three of them. So what if Armand's big plan is, I'll say yes to agree to it, and I'll save Louis last minute? Who knows? But I'm sorry, I'm sure we'll get more answers. At this point, I have zero trust for Armand whatsoever. None. And again, look, the show doesn't need to turn into some relationship thing, but I guess that's what this show is about, is relationships. So we might as well talk about it. But Lestat's like outwardly aggressive, I get just abuse. I don't know what else to call it with Louis. Obviously, again, outwardly on screen, it's worse than what Armand is doing. But for somebody's mental health and their psyche and everything else, and the overall health of the relationship, is what Armand did any better? I don't know. We're not counselors
we're not
here, guys.
Here.
But I have zero trust anymore in Armand. None whatsoever. I can't believe we're down to the last two episodes. Then we have to wait for.
Yeah, we have to wait.
Wait for season 3.
We have to wait for.
It's filming in Toronto, apparently.
Yeah,
right now?
It's slated to premiere in 2026. It'll focus on Lestat's perspective, adapting to the second book of the Anne Rice series, The Vampire Lestat.
Oh.
Or you could read the book and you could
you could read the book and then know what's going on.
Yeah, we're
season 3 began in June and is taking place in Toronto.
Okay.
You know what the best thing I think about watching a show like this, which is, you know, obviously based on books, is that if I would have just read the book, Lestat, Louis, Armand, Daniel, even, all their voices would have just been in my stupid voice as I'm reading the book. But instead, getting to see the movie, I get to hear their performances.
That's why you get a book on tape, unless you're like George Costanza and you get one that sounds exactly like him.
Well, it's interesting that you bring that up. So, okay, huge twist here. If you found the channel through Interview with the Vampire, we did all 8 Harry Potter movies. It kind of catapulted our channel back when we were, you know, really getting things started. And after I did the first few movies, or rather, the first few books on audiobook. And I did the ones with Jim Dale, the American who did it. And it was such a neat experience for me just because of that. So Jim Dale did a great job in using different voices for each character. So even if you hadn't seen the movies, you get an idea. They give the visual description. He uses the different voices, which was phenomenal. But as you're listening to the book, you're picturing the people as well.
Yeah, you're picturing Daniel Radcliffe.
And so I'm imagining, like, if you were to go back and listen to these audiobooks, you're not, look, I'm sorry, no disrespect to Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt. Certainly, I love those two. But if I go back and I listen to this on audiobook, you're 100% picturing the Louis and the Lestat as we see here, which would be kind of a fun experience.
Yeah, so you'd be seeing Sam Reed.
Sam Reed, Jacob Anderson, 100%.
All right. Well, you guys have been enjoying this. We're really enjoying this, but we got 2 left on the docket. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.